A.
Piss take.
Production.
I've gone ahead and ordered more NiceCNC components for the KTM. There's no other manufacturer out there that really has this range of products. Let's go. They make some frame plugs. What is it? A clutch slave cylinder. What's this on the back here? And I think this is the ABS sensor cover. Engine covers. And they're stuck on with a, what is it, red RTV silicon, high temp silicon. Here's the rear fuel cap. It eliminates the stock OEM one because that has vapor lock with the key, so you can snap your key. That's why I'm replacing the rear fuel cap. The chain guard and a lower chain guide. You can't just remove that. You need to break the chain and put a new chain to install. So the thing is, each component, they probably take 5 minutes to install, but adding to video and talk through it, double that time. So I'm a bit hesitant in just going ahead and, just making the video, because you get the odd dilemma where now if I want to upgrade that lower chain guide, I have to break a chain and buy a new chain. So here we are sitting trying to decide on what to do next. Here's another thing. So NiceCNC also make bike stand for you short riders out there. This stand here is my nemesis. It becomes more of a nemesis with the foot plate. You'll find that you have to lean the bike on a 5-degree angle away from it to get the stand up at times off on uneven ground. And if you're a short rider, the stand is going to kick like this, hit the ground, and you can't get it up. I did try using this NiceCNC component just so I had more leverage to hook my boot on, because that's a slippery surface to try, kick the stand up. And we're now attempting to install this stand, bike stand, and see if that gets me out of trouble and having it a bit shorter. So there you go. It's a NiceCNC Baganza installation of all these components, but there are some setbacks, including to try fit that. So I'll chip away and you could just watch me install each component. Okay, we're all in. Now let's put this. Okay, I'm going to sit you like that. So that's the only design fault. To get this rear cover plate off, you must remove this fuel. A shout out to Mark from Throttle Riding Adventures. To install this NiceCNC component, you need to have this loose to slide this cover plate back in. So that's the unfortunate workaround. To get this off to work on your bike, you're going to have to uninstall this to get to under this. To get access to your seat, I've taped this cable down into one position and then you just pull from there. So a little secret latch compartment, just what you don't burn your hand on the exhaust when you do it. You can see I've got the spring now on the bike stand. Hot tip, get an ocky strap, hook it onto the bike like that so that the bike stands in position. Then you get your spring puller and pull it across. You'll find that the bike will move. So another trick, put your knee against this and that'll give you leverage to get the spring on. So there is a method to the madness of getting the spring on. It just takes, it's mostly just 100% technique. So there you go, that's how you get the spring on.